Hello my students, this is teacher Minna and our lesson today is division. Let's start our lesson together. Here my students, I have 6 sweets and I want to divide the 6 sweets between 2 boys. I want to distribute it equally between 2 boys. How can I make it, teacher? I will give this sweet, the first one will take and the second one will take. And I will make it again. Here one, and here another one, and here the third one, and here the third one. Here my students, how many sweets each boy will take? 1, 2, 3. I can express it, my students. I have 6 sweets. I will divide. This is a symbol of divide. Okay, divide by 2 boys. Equal what, teacher? Each boy will take 3, my students. Here I have another exercise. Here I have 3, 6, 9. I have 9 birds. And I have here 3 girls. I wanted to divide them equally between 3 girls. Each girl, teacher, will take 3 birds. So I can write it. The total number here of birds, the big number is 9. Okay, I will divide this 9 between 3 girls. Each girl will take 3 birds. I have here, my students, I can express the division operation by 3 ways. How, teacher? I can say here 6 divide by 2. I have here 6. I will divide the 6 between 2. So number 6 here is big number. I will divide this big number between 2 groups. So my students, 2 times what equals 6? 2 times 3, teacher. Or I can write it like stair. I can say 6 divided by 2 equal 3. Or I can write it like fraction. 6 over 2 equal 3. Let's see together, my students, the division operation. Here I have 8 divided by 4 equal what, teacher? Equal 2. I can, my students, I can say this number 8, we called it dividend. And number 4, we called it divisor. And the result, I can say, I can call it quotient. Again, dividend, divisor, quotient. Okay, my students. Here, I can make it like stair. Here's the big number. I will write the big number in, small number out. Dividend in, divisor out. Okay, my students. And the quotient will be here, my students. Here I will write times, okay? And I will ask myself, 2 times what equal 8? 2 times 4, teacher. Again, this we called it 8, we called it dividend. Number 2, we called it divisor. Number 4, we called it quotient. Okay? Let's see another exercise. Here 32 divided by 4. I will ask myself, I will put here times. Okay? 4 times what, teacher? Equal 32. Let's say together, my students, table 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay? 20, 24, 28. 32. How many fingers do you have? 8, teacher. Okay? Let's see some exercise here. Here, my students, 24 divided by 3. I will put times here. Okay? 3 times what equal 24? Yes, 3 times 8, teacher. Another exercise. Here, my students, 36 divided by 6. Put here times. Okay? Put times here. 6 times what equal 36? 6 times 6 equal 36. 6 times 6 equal 36. Okay. Here, my students, 25 divided by 5. Put times here and ask yourself, I will read this. 5 times what equal 25? 5, teacher. Another exercise, 40 divided 5 equal what? Put times here and ask yourself, 5 times what equal 40? 5 times 8. Another exercise, 4 times what, teacher? Equal 12. 4 times 3. Okay, I can make it like this. 16 divided by 2 equal what? Put times here, my students. 2 times what equals 16? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. How many fingers? 8, teacher. Here, 3 times what equal 9? 3 times 3, teacher. 3 times 3 equal 9. And another one, here 28 divided by 4. 4 times what equal 28, teacher? Let's say table 4 together. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. How many fingers do you have? Yes, 7, teacher. Okay, another exercise. Here, my students, 8 divided by 2 equal what? Put times here and ask yourself, 2 times what equal 8? 2 times 4. Find the quotient here, my students. 6 divided by 3 equals what? Put times here, my students, and ask yourself, 3 times what equals 6? 3 times 2. Another one here, 18 divided by 6 equals what? Here, put times here, my students, okay? 6 times what equal 18? 6 times 3, teacher, okay? 3 times 6 equal 18. Another one, my students, 24 divided by 3 equal what? I said put times here, okay? 3 times what equal 24? Let's say table 3 together. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. How many fingers? 8, teacher. Okay, another one. Here, my students, I have 0 divided by 9 equal what, my students? Equal 0, teacher. Why? If I put times here, 9 times 0 equal 0. Another exercise. Here, 32 divided by 4. Say table 4, my students. I put times here. 4 times what equal 32? Let's say table 4 together. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. How many fingers do you have? 8. Okay. Here, my students, 18 divided by 2 equal what? Put times here, my students, okay? 2 times what equal 18? Let's say table 2 together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. How many fingers do you have? 9, teacher. Okay, another one here. 6 divided by 1 equal what? I said before 1 like mirror. So 1 times what equal 6? 1 times 6, teacher, because 1 like mirror. 1 times 6 equals 6. Another one here I have 40 divided by 5. 40 divided by 5 equal what? Put times here. And ask yourself, 5 times what equal 40? Let's say table 5 together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. How many fingers do you have? 8, my students. And the last exercise here, I have 25 divided by 5. Let's put times here and say table 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How many fingers? Yes, it's 5, teacher. Okay. The last exercise here, if I ask you, my students, here, number 3 times 7 equal 21. I said before, this 21, we called it product, and 3 and 7, we called them factor. So, 3 times 7 equals 21. 3 times 7 equal 21. I can exchange 7 times 3 equal 21. Okay, this is what, teacher? The family of number 21, my students. So I can make 21 divided by 3, the result will be 7. Or I can say 21 divided by 7 equal what? Equal 3, okay? This is the family of number 21. I can make it. Okay, my students? Thank you, my students.